Oat Berry's name is one that is synonymous with grit, determination, and unmatched skill in the rodeo arena. Known for his legacy steer wrestling career, Barry not only dominated the sport, but also redefined what it meant to be a champion. Today, we're taking a closer look at the life and legacy of this rodeo icon, exploring how he rose to the top, his impact on the sport, and where his journey has led him now. Though his birth certificate reads Scott Barry, the nickname Oat has become legendary in the rodeo world, carrying a legacy that spans decades of remarkable achievements and dedication to the sport. His story is not just about championships and buckles, it's about the evolution of a sport and the impact one person can have on its future. The origin of his nickname tells us something about the charm that would follow him throughout his career. As a toddler, his sister noticed something special about the way he walked. It reminded her of a beloved television comic character named Otis, and she started calling him Oat. This simple childhood nickname would later become a name recognized and respected throughout the rodeo circuit. Born on September 9, 1962, in Rapid City, South Dakota, Barry found his calling in rodeo at a remarkably early age. The Black Hills region, known for its rich rodeo heritage, provided the perfect background for a young cowboy to develop his skills. His journey began with bareback riding, but fate had different plans for the young cowboy. After experiencing a couple of injuries at age 13, Barry made a decision that would change the course of his life. He switched to steer wrestling. The transition from bareback riding to steer wrestling was not just a change in events, it was a transformation that would shape the future of rodeo. Barry brought a unique combination of athletic ability, strategic thinking, and unwavering determination to the sport. His approach to steer wrestling would later influence how the event was practiced and taught to future generations. You see, the road to greatness started early for Barry. In 1980, he claimed his first major victory by winning the National High School Rodeo Association steer wrestling title. This achievement was just a glimpse of the extraordinary career that lay ahead. The high school championship demonstrated not only his natural talent, but also his ability to perform under pressure, a trait that would serve him well throughout his professional career. By 1982, Barry had set his sights on professional competition, joining the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association with a simple goal: to earn enough money to avoid working in the hayfields. Little did he know that his modest ambition would lead to one of the most successful careers in professional rodeo history. His early years in the PRCA were marked by steady improvement and an increasing reputation as a competitor to watch. The practice and dedication Barry put into his craft during these formative years set the foundation for his future success. He developed a systematic approach to steer wrestling that combined physical strength with technical precision. His method of breaking down each aspect of the run, from the start in the box to the finish on the ground, would later become a model for aspiring steer wrestlers. Here's a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this journey through rodeo history and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now's the perfect time to join our community of Western sports enthusiasts. If you've done that, let's continue. You see, the year 1985 marked a pivotal moment in Barry's career. It was his first National Finals rodeo qualification. This particular year held special significance as it was also the first time the NFR was held in Las Vegas, Nevada. The challenge of competing in the smaller Las Vegas arena might have intimidated some, but Barry approached it with charismatic determination and strategic thinking. The move to Las Vegas represented a new era in professional rodeo, and Barry would be at the forefront of this evolution. Rather than letting the arena's size intimidate him, Barry joined forces with 3 other competitors to practice intensively in an indoor arena, perfecting their techniques for the unique conditions they would face. This dedication to preparation would prove invaluable. Barry not only competed well, but dominated, securing both the average title and the world title in his very first NFR appearance. The victory in 1985 established Barry as a force to be reckoned with in the sport, but it was his consistency and longevity that would truly set him apart. Throughout the late 1980s, he remained a constant presence at the top of the standings, regularly qualifying for the NFR and continuing to refine his technique. His approach to the sport became more sophisticated with each passing season, as he learned to read the different types of cattle and adjust his strategy accordingly. This initial success was just the beginning of an extraordinary run in professional rodeo. Barry would go on to claim 3 more world championships in steer wrestling, securing titles in 1990, 1991, and 1995. His 1995 victory placed him in an elite category, making him only the third cowboy in professional rodeo history to earn 4 or more world steer wrestling titles. Each championship showcased different aspects of his skill set, from raw power to technical precision to strategic thinking. Throughout his career, Barry became known as the quiet champion, earning respect not just for his achievements, but for his character and sportsmanship. His personal philosophy became a lesson in humility and grace. Whether in victory or defeat, show respect. As he would often demonstrate, the proper response to winning was to quietly collect your earnings, and in defeat, to sincerely congratulate the victor. This approach to competition helped establish a standard of professionalism in the sport that continues to influence competitors today. The impact of Barry's success extended beyond his personal achievements. His consistent excellence helped raise the profile of steer wrestling and contributed to the overall growth of professional rodeo. The technical innovations he brought to the event, combined with his professional approach to competition, helped elevate steer wrestling to new levels of sophistication and athleticism. But hold on, the Barry legacy in rodeo did not end with Oat. His children, JC and Denver, have carried the family tradition forward with their own remarkable achievements. JC has made her mark in barrel racing, while Denver has followed more directly in his father's footsteps, pursuing steer wrestling with notable success. Denver Barry's achievements particularly shine through his performance at the 2017 College National Finals Rodeo in Casper, Wyoming. In a display of skill that would have made his father proud, Denver claimed the steer wrestling national championship with an impressive showing throughout the competition. His journey through the finals showed the same dedication and precision that had characterized his father's career. The younger Barry's path to victory was marked by consistent improvement and clutch performance. Starting with a 6.2 second run in the first round, he improved to 4.8 seconds in the second round, followed by an impressive 4.5 second run in the third round. His championship round performance of 3.9 seconds, which he split with Reed Krager of Nebraska, sealed the victory with a combined time of 19.8 seconds over 4 steers. This victory was particularly meaningful as it represented the continuation of the Barry's family rodeo excellence into a new generation. JC Barry, on the other hand, is quite the force to be reckoned with. Despite being relatively young, she has already made a name for herself as a skilled and dedicated competitor. One of her earliest accomplishments was qualifying for the state junior high finals rodeo alongside her twin brother Denver. She didn't stop there though. JC went on to compete in various rodeo events and even finished 7th in barrel racing at one competition. Her talent and hard work really shined through when she competed in the International Finals Youth Rodeo. She later qualified for the College National Finals Rodeo, which is no small feat, but her journey to the top, just like every other cowgirl out there, has not been without obstacles. She has sustained injuries, but none of this has derailed her dreams. Though Ote Berry stepped back from full-time competition in 2006, his influence and presence in the rodeo world remains strong and vital. From his home in Chakota, Oklahoma, he continues to contribute to the sport in meaningful ways. His role as a hazer at the NFR, which he has performed 6 times, showcases his ongoing commitment to the sport. The transition from competitor to mentor has allowed him to share his vast knowledge and experience with the next generation of rodeo athletes. Barry's dedication to nurturing the next generation of rodeo athletes speaks volumes about his character and his desire to give back to the sport that gave him so much. He continues to haze, haul stock, and mentor upcoming athletes, sharing decades of experience and wisdom with those who aspire to follow in his footsteps. His mentorship extends just beyond technical instruction. He helps young competitors understand the mental aspects of the sport and the importance of maintaining professional conduct both in and out of the arena. The advancement of rodeo education has been one of Barry's groundbreaking, lasting contributions to the sport. His approach to teaching steer wrestling has influenced how the event is taught at rodeo schools and clinics across the country. He emphasizes the importance of understanding not just the physical techniques, but also the strategic elements of the sport, from studying cattle behavior to managing travel schedules during the rodeo season. In recent years, Barry has even returned to competition, participating as a legend at the first 2 American rodeos in Dallas, Texas in 2014 and 2015. These appearances demonstrated that his skills and competitive spirit remained sharp even years after his regular competition days ended. His participation in these events has helped bridge the gap between different generations of rodeo competitors, showing young athletes that excellence in rodeo is timeless. Through his continued involvement in the sport, Barry ensures that the values and traditions of professional rodeo are passed on to new generations. His story is not just about personal achievement, but about the enduring spirit of rodeo and the importance of mentorship in preserving and advancing the sport. sport. The lessons he learned and now teaches about dedication, preparation, and professional conduct continue to shape the future of rodeo. If you've made it this far and still have not subscribed, take a moment now to join our community. Help us continue sharing these remarkable stories of rodeo legends like Ote Berry, who have shaped the sport we all love.